In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system people are using to make all the way from $500 to $2,500 per client every single month in recurring income by helping small local businesses book more appointments automatically. And no, I'm not here to sell you any course or anything like that. My goal in this video is just to show you how this actually works so you can decide if this is even worth copying. Now, you most likely don't have the money to actually spend on ads or do SEO like any traditional agency. Don't worry, I've been there and I know exactly how it feels. So we're actually going to take a different approach. And just to summarize the way it works, we're going to be contacting local businesses and we're going to offer them an automatic solution for their missed calls and their bookings. Now, notice how I didn't say we're actually going to be offering them the AI Receptionist, but we're going to be offering them a solution. This is very important because most of the times business owners don't give a shit about what you're selling them, what features he has or anything like that, but mainly what they care about is results and how you can either save them more time or you can just put more money into their pocket. So it's very important to actually frame this as a solution. And essentially, if you do find a business that wants to work with you, you can get paid all the way from $400 per month to $2,500 per month for only one client. And not only that, but you can manage multiple clients at once and AI does most of the work for you. And that's exactly why this is such a good business model, because you're actually saving time. Once we actually set up the AI, you don't really need to spend more time with it. You just gotta manage it and do some occasional maintenance. Meanwhile, you're getting a passive recurring income every single month. And we're in 2026. AI is just gonna continue to grow, and anyone who tells you otherwise is straight up lying to you. So we're actually going to be using a pretty simple strategy. And the first one is to find businesses that actually need your service. Most of the times, whenever beginners are selling these, they're worried that the businesses might not even need the service or they're not getting that many calls. I'm actually going to show you how you can save so much time and actually find businesses that do need your service. So all you want to do is go ahead and you're going to go into Indeed.com. And if you're not familiar with Indeed, this is just pretty much a website where businesses are looking for job positions and they're pretty much looking for people that actually can do a job. So in this case, what you want to do is you want to add whatever area you want to work with. And where it says job title, keywords, or company, we're actually going to type receptionist. So now you're going to get a list of all the businesses near you that are actually looking for a receptionist right now. And not only that, they actually have the money to afford it. So for example, here I have a front desk medical receptionist, and they're paying all the way from $16 to $18 an hour full time. So if we actually go ahead and we put 17 times 5, and then we multiply that by 4. So this number right here means that on average, you're going to be wasting $3,000 per month for a receptionist. Now you can feel free and actually charge anything less than that. So it will make sense for them to actually work with you since you're saving them time, because the AI receptionist works 24/7, and you're saving them money because they will not need to spend $3,000 every single month. So for example, if you're charging them $1,000 per month, that's almost $2,000 they're saving and a free $1,000 going into your pocket every single month. So I really like to focus on that number. But if you actually go ahead and read more about the job position, you're going to notice that you're not going to find anywhere where you can contact them, and you don't really want to click apply now because you're just giving them a fake lead and you're going to be losing trust with that business. They're most likely not going to want to work with you. So I want you to stop and think for a second, how are you even going to contact them if you don't have their phone number or their email? And this is actually pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to copy this right here, copy, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to paste it. So once you're in Google Maps, you're actually going to find their phone number right here. And sometimes you can even see what CRM they're using. For example, in this case, they're using HubSpot. Most of the times it's not going to tell you. However, this is going to be pretty good for you because you can actually link your AI receptionist to HubSpot, and it is super easy to integrate. So then once you find the business that actually needs your service, you're going to head over to Google Sheets, and then you're going to build a lead list and do your research on those businesses. In case you don't know what a lead list is, it is pretty much a Google spreadsheet wherever you're going to keep all the information, or you can join my community and I want to leave this exact same one. So here you would essentially write the phone number, then you would write the decision maker's name. Now sometimes you might not be able to even find the decision maker's name. So for example, since this looks like a pretty big company, but that's exactly what I mean by doing your research. Sometimes you can even find it on the business website. I know for car dealerships, most of the times it actually shows them a lot. So once you have that lead list, all you gotta do is just dial some numbers, cold call them, and like I said, offer them an automatic solution to the bookings and missed calls. If they tell you that they don't even get that many calls, you can just treat it like insurance and tell them that, okay, that is perfect. But what would happen if they were to miss a call, especially after hours, because most of the times you're not gonna have someone working 24/7. So let's say a potential lead goes ahead and calls them at midnight, and they don't answer the phone. That's probably a $2,000 client they're going to be missing out on. You pretty much just want to learn how to handle common objections. So again, you're going to go ahead and call them. You're going to talk to the decision maker. It's very important that you talk to the decision maker. You don't want to pitch to a receptionist or to whoever randomly answers the phone, because either they don't want to lose their job or they're not even going to be able to make the decisions themselves. So after you go ahead and you're going to call them, usually what I like to do is that I tell them to hop on a discovery call with me or a Google Meet, because I actually went ahead and I built them a demonstration. Now, most of the times I don't even have the demonstration ready. I just go ahead and I build it right after I book the meeting, and I just show them that. So The way we're actually going to be building an AI receptionist demonstration after your meeting is booked is by using this website that I call Retell AI. Now, there are many different websites you can use. You can use Synthflow, which is really fucking expensive. I don't recommend it at all. You can use Vapi, which is pretty decent. However, Retell AI is the best one so far. Or you can use Go High Level. It really doesn't matter. I think Retell by far is the best one, and it has a pay-as-you-go service. So once you load into Retell AI, this is exactly what it's going to look like. Now, I don't have that many agents right now because this is a new account I'm using on a free trial. And then we're actually going to go ahead and create a quick demonstration is by clicking create an agent, then voice agent, then single prompt agent. This is by far the easiest way to actually make a quick demonstration. And you're going to go ahead and click create. Then it should look something like this. I already have a video explaining what every single one of these sections does and how you can actually make the AI book a call and not just be a useless voice agent. So then you're going to go ahead and head over to ChatGPT. Then you're going to click this section that says explore GPTs. Here you can just type something like Retell AI expert or Retell AI prompt assistant. This is exactly the one I want to be using right now. And you can just say something like generate me prompt for this business, and then you just put the business information, go ahead and search. Then you're gonna go ahead and copy the code, go back to Retell AI and paste it, and then you can just go ahead and click test. Hello?
Thank you for calling Alpha Medicine and Rehab, a division of Allied Family Health. This is our virtual assistant. How may I help you today?
Now, usually, see, this is a single prompt agent, and if you do check the prompt, it doesn't even have any dynamic variables. It doesn't have a knowledge base and all of these things. You don't have the book appointment functions, the rescheduling functions, the canceling appointment functions, and many other things that you would actually need to do different. This is a pretty simple receptionist that I built, but this is kind of how it should look like once you're done. And as you see here, we have the prompt, the knowledge base, all of that stuff. If you want to save time figuring all of this out and actually building the automations yourself, because it is a lot to take in, you can just go ahead and join my community in the description before the price goes up. You're going to get private video lessons that explain how everything works in the backend when it comes to legal stuff, HIPAA compliance, how to actually price your service properly, and many other things you need to know to actually run an AI agency. Or you can just go ahead and watch my other videos where I just did a pretty quick walkthrough of explaining how everything works. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can sell AI receptionists in 2026. If you did get some value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe and stay tuned because I'm going to be posting so many other videos with so much value. So yeah, that's it.